Alright, so, I don't know if you can see, I'll duck down. I have it all temporarily configured. I just cobbled this together with stuff that I had. This length of hose, which ran from the Powermatic PM1300 to the trash can with the, was it Dust Right or Wood River trash can separator on it. So I didn't have to do anything. Same hose, use the same two clamps that I used. So the 4-inch goes right onto the inlet of the Super Dust Deputy. And what I did over here, so I can show you. All I did is take a stubby section of 4-inch, put the 4-inch hose over it, use a quick clamp that I already had. I'd hold it on there good, doesn't seem to be leaking. And then this end of this 4-inch sewer pipe hasn't been cut, so that's basically how you would put, if you were doing a real pipe run, how this is the bigger end that slips into. So that seems to work. It doesn't seem to leak at all. It's, as you can see, it's just friction fit. And this was a full length that I had spare from when I redid it the last time. So I didn't have to cut anything. I actually just, I'll show you what I did over here. All right, so over here, like right there, I just put a short piece of 4-inch there because I used to have that piece in, which would have put this end pretty far over there. Actually, can I zoom out on this? There we go. So instead of, I don't want to, I try to not cut stuff I don't have to. That way I can just mock it up. And so it brought this about to here, and I have room to stick the drum and separator there. And there's the old setup. I'm probably going to move all that stuff. The Italian kitchen, got to have a oven in the basement, but my wife told me we're not allowed to use it anymore since it's down here in the wood shop, so I'll probably be getting rid of that. But so I'm going to try and put the dust collector there. Now I may figure out something different other than using all this flex here, but that's a piece that I bought from Oneida when I got the Dust Deputy, so I just used it with two of the cheaper 4-inch clamps that I had in stock from when I purchased extra. I think I got them from Rockler or something. They work well. They're chintzy, but they work. So now we were trying to prevent that from ever happening again. I mean, changing the bag isn't a problem. It's just hopefully it'll keep the filter clean, so we'll get better suction. I won't have to clean it out as much. That's pretty much where I'm at. I tested it. I can already feel down at the far end. The suction is a little bit better than when I had this setup. So, and when I went through and opened a couple of the gates one at a time, without running any tools, I could hear it suck residual stuff through that it didn't before. So it already improved. It's already an improvement. And as you can see, I have a lot more capacity, so I don't have to empty as much. I'll just put it on the dolly, roll it over to the steps, which is where that door is over there. Get it up the steps, and then if it's heavy, I can just use a hand truck over to the dumpster. Over to the trash. So there we go. That's the setup for now. I'm gonna try it and run with it for a little bit, see how it goes, and then fine tune it. I do have to make another one of these supports, just using scrap. I just cut half a 4-inch hole in the scrap plywood, just screw it to another piece, and then scrap 2x4 with a base. They're not screwed into the floor or anything, so I could take them out and move them. That one is, this one is, as you can see, it's just shimmed up right now. So I gotta fix that, put a base on it. I'll probably put bigger bases on, a little bit bigger than that, so that they stand on their own a little bit better. Or I was thinking about maybe connecting something to the bottom of the wood rack. I might do that, we'll see. But that is where we're at, and I might actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit up, going up to the dust collector. So I don't know if it matters, but I may lower that a hair just to make it level. I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. But that's where we're at. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Like I said, I haven't seen any videos on the 4-inch version of this with a drum set up in this in this setup. A lot of times people will get the one with the smaller base, and or not even a base, and do like a 5 or 6 inch hose down into their drum. So for all the guys like me that want to see something before you do it now, hopefully this will give you some kind of idea of how to do it. And I'll do a third video once I've used it a little bit, and once I've cleaned up this stuff and got all this mess out of here. And it looks I'm a little bit of a obsessive compulsive when it comes to the shop being organized and clean. It's not bad now, but I still have some stuff lying around that drives me nuts. Anyway, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I hope this helped you out. Thanks.